I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners, the Waipa Witjipul people, the land we're on today. This poem comes with a whole range of warnings. Ice, ice, baby. His rancid breath seeps into her nostrils, waking her. Barely daring to take her own breath, she slowly slips her body from under his. She inhales without moving. Time suspended. She watches the dust particles as they float above her, caught in the shafts of light. A warm breeze sends them tumbling and swirling. This is her time. Her gaze avoids the ceiling dappled with mould, just as she avoids casting her eyes over her own body, stamped blue, yellow and grey. The silence is broken by a distant thumping drawing near. Instinctively, she begins to count. She lifts her light frame from the bed, scoops up cut-off jeans and t-shirt from littered floor. She steps through bathroom doorway, flicks tap on. Water drizzles from dangling shower head. She slaps water across her face, body between her legs. Dark-coloured urine disappears down filthy drain. Tap off. She reaches for her clothes, body still wet. Distant thumping, drawing near. Now joined by breaking tyres on loose gravel. She pulls shorts up and t-shirt down. She listens as car doors slam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loud male voices move closer. 4 young men jostle through broken front door and ignoring her, they move as one malevolent beast into the bedroom. Lazy fucker, get out of bed, yells one. He wakes, rolls on his back, scratching chin and hairy balls. Cunts, he barks. Got some gas for you, mate. That'll wake you the fuck up. Finger flicks plastic. Where the hell is my coffee, slut? She presses her toe into the raised nail on the wooden floor. She counts as her fingertips tap the side of the jug. She counts as she pours boiling water into a chipped mug. She counts the 7 steps to the bedroom doorway. She takes a glance at him, his eyes are closed, smoke drifts from his lip and stained pipe is clutched in his grip. Want some? 5 pairs of eyes turn to her. Fuck her, he says, give me another blast. They laugh loud as one and they slap bare flesh. He grabs the crystal, stacks another pipe, flicks a flame and sucks loud and deep. Go on, give her some. A packed pipe is thrust in her empty hand. Balancing the coffee in the other, she slides her back down the wall. Flame flicks under pipe. She sucks in, eyes down. Lunging from the bed, he kicks that pipe from her hand, grabs her hair in his fist, flings her body across the room. Her head hits the wall, blood spills from split lip. She lies still, counting through pain and time. On her 13th birthday, he drops her at her mum's. Mum comes out, slaps her, calls her a filthy whore, drags her inside and door slams shut. She counts through all the waiting rooms, panels and tiles. She counts through the questions from doctors and nurses and workers from social services. She counts through procedures. She counts through the pain. She counts through the ice baby's terrifying first screeches. Left alone for a second, she slips outside, undetected, clutching a saved jelly and spare pads for the bleeding. Standing barefoot at the Bruxner, thumb out, once again, she starts counting. Air breaks, whistle, squeal, pop and blow. She quickly learnt to rub, tug, suck and do sit on dick lap dances, to pay for phone credit and any drug on offer. Her trucker daddy pimped her out along the highways of all 7 states and territories. She was spun like a pig on the stick of the dicks of truckers at truck stops. Twice featured as the trucker's bush pig of the month in the Aussie Inland Truckers calendar. So, and she was sold 3 times to her trucker daddies for that settled their bets and their debts. She suffered 2 miscarriages, presented 19 times at accident and emergency if anyone else was counting. She disappeared without trace, with a skin full of drugs so she too could forget the pain and the shame and the knowing. No one was looking for her and no one even cared. I tell you this story because these truckers, they move through cities and towns through regional Australia, plucking vulnerable young girls with practiced precision, injecting highway towns with the worst of pain, leaving trails of drug-fucked carnage, creating a drug-fueled fear so older sister sells younger sister of 6 for sex for a hit of anything so she will forget what she has just done. Now let me be clear. There's no slut-shaming, no gaslighting, no on and off light trolling. She is not mad, she is not bad, and I am not lying. I ask you to bear witness to the truth. Turn the lens, I implore you. These men are beasts of men. They move with malice on their mind, coated with a desire to harm, veins pumped with toxic intergenerational white male entitlement and superiority, fueled by this rising tide of porn depravity, safe in their metal hulks of marauding metal misery. Like all pedos and perpetrators, they don't rock up to roll call on Monday. It seems like they move with immunity, some kind of impunity, mates in high places, cash pressed into palms, a good-looking woman on an arm, all willing to vouch if needed. There's no charges, no breaking news, no strike force, no royal commission. This has happened for an eternity. And now a Hillsong hillbilly in charge of the nation, making decisions about and for women, democracy dancing to the tune of the dog whistle. I tell you her story in case she's still listening. I want her to know this was never her fault. Never meant to happen, not then, not now, not ever. I tell you her story. I remember her name. I remember her pain. I tell you her story in the hope this just stops happening to young girls again and again and again. Bless the little sisters.